good. Game on.
Awesome. Okay, guys, well, we're live, and I am so excited that you made it to this page because that means that you are ready for something bigger, that you're ready for a new change, a new dream, a new vision. And I think that all of us here can provide something for you in the Dream Big team. So, I want to introduce or some of our leaders here actually. We have Gert with us today, we have Elena, we have Paul, and we have Stanley. And I am just really excited that you guys are on this hangout with me because there's so much that people need nowadays. You know, when people are looking for a business, there are certain things that they are looking for, and I do believe that this team can provide that for everyone. So, whoever wants to go first, I just tell a little bit about, you know, what you did, what you come from, where you come from as far as your business experience online, and what you're doing and what your experience has been with Dream Big Team. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Awesome, Elena.
Well, I'm Elena, like you said. And basically, I want to say last November was I started this online thing, and I dug myself in a huge hole. And the way I joined a company, finally I thought I was going to go ahead and do it, and I didn't have a sponsor. So I was looking on YouTube, and I was researching, and I found Paul on YouTube. And I was like, okay, this guy knows what he's talking about. He's keeping my, you know, the business updated or whatever. And so I added him as a friend. He kept saying on his, you know, videos, add me as a friend. And, you know, one thing I've learned is you got to reach out. But anyways, so I reached out to Paul. I added him as a friend, and right away he hits me up. I mean, and the next, that was about, I want to say, going on 2 months ago. And right away he plugged me into the site and into our team, and just this energy, the energy, I mean, talking to Stanley, talking to Paul, talking to Mariana, Gert, like, just the energy everyone just brings to this team, it pumps me up, getting messages in the morning, and there's just so much value in what we have to offer in all the trainings, and it's brought me a long way. I'm finally making money for the first time, so that's exciting, yay!
Nice.
And I'm just, yeah, I think this team is great. We have a lot of value, and that's my little story.
Awesome. Great. Thanks, Elena. Who wants to go next?
All right, so it's gonna be my turn, guys. Okay, guys. So my name is Stanley. I've been in the field for a long time, actually. I would say probably 5, 6 years already, but I never took it seriously. And now, I would say in the last 3 months, I decided to go full blast and say, you know what? I stumbled upon that site, and I couldn't be like more happier to subscribe and find those great people showing me how to do business, but real business with real people. And you guys are gonna find a lot of value. And for me, actually, once I got into the site, I decided to say, you know what? I'm gonna try to do it, try to do the step one by one, and do it the way that it's supposed to be done. And at first, I was scared because, you know, you have to put an investment. But in life, you always have to put money out in order to get something back. So I said, I will do it. And actually, once I started speaking to Elena, to Mariana, to Gert, and to Paul, from there I saw the real value of the site, and I couldn't ask for more. And actually, once I started to see those ding ding on my email account, my heart started like pounding, yet you wouldn't believe. I said, finally, I'm making money. I was like super blessed about it. And I couldn't be much happier about it. So thanks a lot, guys, for that big opportunity. I really love it.
Awesome, awesome. We're glad to have you, Stanley.
Thank you,
Gert.
guys.
Hi guys, my name is Gert. I'm the only one here on the team that does not live in America, I guess. I live in
On
Belgium.
this channel.
By the way, I want to thank all of you for getting up so early to do this hangout, because it's evening here in Belgium. So thank you very much. Next time we'll turn the time around. I'll get up in the middle of the night so you can have your hangout in the evening. Huh? Well, I started online not that long ago, probably a bit like Elena, I guess, October, November last year, and I found a very young guy in Holland, neighbor country above me, and he was in a very well-known company, so I joined him, but he was my sponsor, but I had a very difficult time to contact him and learn things from him. So my results in that company were really low. And when things are not going the way you want to, you start to look for other people to help you. And well, Google is a big place, and like many of us, I found Paul and Mariana. And the funny thing was, my previous sponsor, he lives maybe 2 hours from me. I couldn't find him, and whenever I wanted to talk to Paul, and still Paul, Mariana, all I have to do is send a message, and boom, there they are. So Paul, Mariana, thank you for being there all the time. I think that's something that a leader should show also, as a being there for other people, and I think that's very important. So now, after a while, I've made more money than I made in the last company. I was in there for maybe 6-7 months. I'm about to quit that company, by the way, because I'm not active there anymore, and I don't want to spend my money there anymore. I'd rather spend it in our team, doing other things and getting better results. And I've been getting pretty good results because I have an offline business, and I'm spending a lot of time in my offline business, but whenever I have free time, I'm spending it in my online business, and it's growing step by step. And I'm going on a vacation now next week, and after my vacation I decided to take a step higher. Paul and I have been talking about paid marketing, and I'm looking around to find people for solo ads and doing a little paid marketing and take it one step up again. Hopefully the results will get even better.
Awesome. I'm sure that they'll get better, Gert, because you are the type of person who just like laser focused and just does it. And those are the kind of people that really get things done, I believe, because you know, once you're ready to take action and you actually take the steps to take action, magic happens. It really does. And I don't know if I could find any other person who can tell you even more about taking action than Paul, because he's the most persistent action-taking person I know. Not just because I've known him for a long time personally, but because of the work ethic that I've seen from him. So, Paul, if you wouldn't mind speaking a little bit, please.
I guess I'll just share a little bit about myself in a nutshell. Basically, in 2012, that's when I started online, and you know, I came in basically because I had no other options. I really didn't know what to do. I was looking to replace my income, and I needed to do it fast because at the time I was on unemployment. I didn't know what I was going to be doing, and you know, I had been a PE teacher, and because of budget cuts, I was laid off, and I was just kind of fumbling around trying to figure things out. You know, I was studying for a test I didn't want to take to teach science, which is something I absolutely did not want to do. And you know, I got my advanced personal training certifications, and I was just doing all kinds of things. I started my own boot camp, and I came online basically because I wanted. Really, what I wanted to do was spread the word of fitness. You know, that's really what I wanted to do. I saw so many people just struggling to be healthy and fit, and that was really my passion. So it was just fun for me to start my own blog and start talking about something I was knowledgeable about and something I was passionate about. And then that led to a boot camp and work. Then I came online. You know, that's how I got online, and I was writing blogs. I did blog after blog after blog on a site that really, you know, I didn't know this at the time, but it wasn't a good site to do a blog on because it just didn't rank. I mean, I had hundreds of blogs I did, but none of them ranked. And I'd try backlink, I did all these different things, and nothing would work. So then I stumbled onto another program, and it seemed great. It made sense because they're like, you got a blog, and we're going to show you how to make money on your blog. I'm like, yes, that's what I've been trying to do for the last year. You know, and I get in and I'm just inundated with like every training under the sun, buy this, buy that, and it was a struggle. And you know, part of it was my fault because I was on the path, but it wasn't my part of the path. You know, like I was just getting started. I really didn't know what I was doing. And what I see happens, and what happened to me, is there's so many extra things that you're led to. There's this program, there's that product, there's this tool, there's this training, that training, and people don't have focus, and that's what I didn't have. It was like jumping in a deep end of a swimming pool and not knowing how to swim. You know, that's how I felt. Like I didn't know what I was doing. I was completely lost. And again, I don't want to blame the company because the company did provide the training. I wasn't there yet. My mindset wasn't right. I didn't have a set plan to follow. So that's what happened. And it took me, you know, struggling for nearly 2 years before I ever started making any money online. My first 2 years, I mean, the most I made was like $45 in a month. I was spending thousands of dollars, not getting anywhere. And, you know, it wasn't until I started, I plugged into this guy, his name is Mike Hobbs, and he showed us a plan, showed me a plan that he followed daily. And then I plugged into another guy his name is Ray Higdon, and you know, I give credit to these guys because these guys are the ones that I still follow their plan to this day, and I still feel it's like one of the best things out there. It covers all the bases, and if you follow it, you're going to get results. Elena's a great example of that because she follows it and she gets results. You know, so that's kind of my story. You know, I plugged into this plan, I got into a high converting offer, and that's pretty much it. You know, I just kept following the process, doing the process, doing those little things daily, over and over and over, consistently. You know, it didn't happen overnight. I did this plan for, like a year and really didn't get any results. But I kept doing it and doing it because I knew people were getting results and I knew I could do it. So I kept going, and now I can say I'm getting results. You know, I have people coming to me, asking me for my link. I had a lady the other day ask me for all of my links. She's all, whatever you're in, I want to be in because I know you provide value. And that's the key right there is value. You want to give value. But anyway, that's me. That's who I am. And I think we're going to go over what our team provides. You can see we have some great people on our team. We're doing some big things. We're here. We want to inspire you to do great things. We want you to believe in what you can do because that's really where it starts. You have to believe in what you can do. So if you don't believe it, it's not going to happen. But I can get into that a little bit. Back to you, Mariana.
Yeah, thanks. That excites me, guys, because when you can believe in your true potential, like what you truly were made and created to do, so many other opportunities and doors can open up for you. And I just want to share a little bit I'm going to show you around our team site just a little bit here. Let me see if I can share my screen. I'm just going to try to do this real quick. So, do you guys see my screen?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So this is the main blog page that you will see when you come to dreambigteam.com. There is, you know, different tabs here that you can click on. But if you are not, if you don't have a username, you're not a member of the team yet, you will be taken to our login page, and it will tell you, you know, are you a member yet? If you're not, you know, you can scroll down. If you're not part of the Dream Big team, I want you to click here because when you click here, you're going to be taken to a form that will show you or give you some questions for you to answer. And when you answer these will be sent directly to myself or to Paul, and we will be able to access who referred you and send that information to them so that they can call you or connect with you and be able to help you and reach the goal that you're trying to reach, okay? So that is that. Our Start Here tab is basically where you want to go when you first come in. There's a ton of little buttons, and I can't remember what they're called, icons, sorry. Some icons down on the bottom. You can just scroll through. When you click on one, it'll take you to the page that designated page. I'm not going to show you the daily method of operation because Paul is basically the one who put that together, and I'm going to let him do that. So just clicking on a few of these, just so you can get an idea, we're basically putting generic training together for you guys, okay, so that you can find the information that you need to be able to succeed in that area, if that makes sense. Let's go back. The personal growth tab. This is so important, guys, because when you have a good mindset ready to absorb the information, to absorb your business plan, and to move forward on that, you're going to find the success that you need. You're going to find the persistence that you need. You're going to remember what your dream is made of. Okay, so we just have a few things in here. It's going to continue getting bigger and bigger because we're going to continue to provide stuff for you and always adding new things to make that better for you guys. Information to know. This is basically information on whether you're in whatever business model that you have joined us with. All that information will be in here. This is our blog, a few marketing tools and resources. This is kind of empty right now because we just haven't filled it yet. But right now we just have MITS Pages, which is a great website to create free landing pages. Okay, Danny's 30-day boot camp. This is one of the top 30-day training boot camps to get your home business going in the right direction. All right, so that's basically that. What do we got here? This is the blog. This is our, whoopsie. Well, I guess I could have done that. Anyways, this is our Hangout page. So any new training or things that happen here are going to be posted here live. You're probably watching this video on our Hangout page. This button will also take you to the form for you to fill out. There's Elena. She's so cute. Anyway, we have a ton of stuff that we're putting together for you guys. We're not done, okay? We're not done putting this information in the training, the personal development, audios and videos and books. Like, we have some books in there that are amazing, that have taken, myself included, our mindsets to the next level, and that's what it's about. So, Paul, do you want to go ahead and go through the DMO?
Yeah, I can do that. Let me see here. Share screen. All right, you guys see my screen yet?
Just
not yet.
I think it's going.
Now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, so first of all, I really can't take credit for this this daily method of operation. Let's see here. Now, it's called a daily method of operation because it's something you need to do daily. It's a habit that you just start doing. Just start doing it. And let's see here. We'll get there soon. Okay. So as I told you, I've been influenced by Ray Higdon, Mike Hobbs. This is basically their daily method of operation. This is basically what they do. They follow this. And I tweaked it just slightly, just to make it a little more simple. But it consists of 3 commitments, which are mindset, list building, and create value content. Okay, and I'm going to go through it kind of fast, but I really want to nail this one down. Mindset. Mindset's so important. And if we go to the mindset page, we have it in different tabs. We just have a few resources here, like Secrets of a Millionaire Mind. Highly, highly, highly recommend that book. I believe in the personal don't we have? Yeah, we have it right here too. We have the
Yeah.
video. You could actually just watch it right here, listen to it, and this particular, not this video, but I listen to the audiobook probably once a month for a long time, sometimes even more than that, because I really needed to hear it, and I really needed to get those ideas, those concepts drilled into my head, because there are so many things we do that we are not even conscious of that are keeping us from, thinking big, like thinking in a way that is keeping you broke. There's so many things we do, and it's not really your fault. It's just what you've been programmed with from your parents, what you've learned, just throughout your life. You've been programmed this way to think this way, and that's why it's so important to just really watch this video. I would watch it at least once a month, if not more, personally, just to get those concepts into your head. So you're thinking rich, you're thinking like a rich person, not like a broke person,
And if you're more of a reader, we have the book, the actual PDF book, in the personal growth tab, or the icon over in the Start Here tab. So.
And then Think and Grow Rich. This is just a classic by Napoleon Hill. This is something, and we're going to add a phone call done by Paul Hutchings, and it's not a company specific call at all, but all they do is read Think and Grow Rich, some other books too, Psycho-Cybernetics. There's a lot of different books, and they just read them and then mastermind about them. And I did this for at least a year every day. I was on this call, and it just really, really helped me with my mindset. So I do recommend that. And there is a recorded number, so if you can't make it live, then you're gonna you can come in whenever you want. It's up for 24 hours. And then this here is what really, and it sounds so simple, but this is the one that really helped me the most. I got someone at the door. I'm going to give it back to you while I take care of that, and we'll come back.
Okay. Basically, the secret. Here, let me go to the.
I have something to say about The Secrets of a Millionaire. I mean, The Strangest Secret and the Millionaire Mind one. I actually listen to that every single day, and I think that I know that my mindset is what's getting all these sales and these people coming to me. And Paul mentioned that he had a lady ask for all his links to whatever he's in, and I was like, man, that's amazing. Well, I actually woke up to a guy this morning who asked me for all my links.
Really?
And so I thought, yeah, and I was going to say that earlier, but mindset is everything, guys. Mindset, and this team, we got that big dreams, big dreams, definitely.
Definitely.
Cannot agree more.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Yeah. Just wanted
Yeah,
to
Can I add something to it?
Absolutely.
Actually, a good thing that I found out in the last 3 months is to have audiobook in the car. So whenever you have a chance, audiobook will give you all the tools that you need, and just listen and plug yourself. Instead of sometimes you don't have the time to read, plug yourself, listen to it. You have plenty of time. We have iPhone, we have iPads, we have all sort of things. So why not? Audiobook.
CDs.
CDs, MP3s, podcasts, name it.
Yeah, I mean, you could plug in, like if you go for a walk, you're exercising, washing the dishes, cleaning your house, whatever you're doing, plug into that information. It's going to change your life if you allow it to. That is,
Cannot agree more. It changed my perspective and my life in a way that now I'm taking charge of my life because of that, and I'm listening to it every day, and that's a big turning point for me.
Yeah, and it's like brushing your teeth, It's like you have to brush your teeth daily. You're not going to just brush your teeth one time and then come back like a year later, It's that would be pretty disgusting, right? I mean, so, we have to consistently every single day, get that information, that positive, inspirational, motivational, educational information, daily. Just hear it every day. Should I go back or
Sure, if you wanted to continue.
All right, let me just go back.
I mean, that's the basis of our team. Dream big is what we want you to do, to dream big. And then when you get that dream, just dream bigger. Like, that's what it's about.
Huge.
Yeah, just dream bigger, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, that's why we named the team that name, because it is something that I truly believe in. I mean, you have to dream big, you know, just and every time you say it, it's just gonna like remind you, dream big. I gotta dream big, you know. So that's kind of why we came up with that name. But can you guys see my screen?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Okay, so this audio, you know, it's an older audio by Earl Nightingale, but this audio, it's only about 30 minutes long. I suggest listening to this daily. That's what I did. Like my mind was when I was struggling so much and I just couldn't get things going, you know, I plugged into this, and this just changed everything, because it talks about what you think about the most is what comes into your life. And when you start applying that, when you start really being aware of what you're thinking about, you're going to change your thinking, you know, you're going to change it. Somebody's phone.
Yeah, I'm sorry, that's my phone. Gonna try to shut it. Sorry.
You can mute your side. Okay, so we're going to go list building, and I know Stanley's really pretty good at this. So we have active, passive strategies, and again, I'm not going to go all into this, but there's some passive stuff here. You know, you can do passive means you're not there. Passive means you set it up, let it run. So banners, video marketing, this is working for you. It's like your little employees running around doing the job while you're sleeping or doing whatever. You know, Backpage, Craigslist, Bing, YouTube, PPC. You know, we can go over that later. But and then you have active. Active is like chatting on Facebook with people live. Okay, talking to people at the grocery store. I mean, if you want to do that, you don't have to do that, but it's just an example. Doing live hangouts, that's a form of active strategies, and like you're there, you're present. That's the difference. So, and then so you want to do one passive, at least one, and one active per day, and then you want to be doing 2 to 5 if you're part time, and 15 to 20 if you're full time. And our team, we just had a hangout where we went over an active strategy for Facebook, which was really good. Facebook chatting. So that's going to be available in our team site. We're going to be pulling that off the page real soon here. And let's see. Create value content. I see Stanley doing this. I see Alana doing this. I see Gert doing this. I see everyone doing this, really. You're doing a video. You know, you have a call to action. And so we do a blog, we do a video. You can do a video if you don't want to do a blog. I do both. I do a video and a blog because it's just double dipping. You know, Google, YouTube. It just helps get yourself seen more, your information seen. So I do both. It's not that hard for me. I take my video content and I make it my blog, or I take my blog and make it my video, whatever way, you know. And we will be having some training on this, videos and blogs. So don't even worry about that. That's. But I do recommend that. I know a lot of people are afraid of that, but I do recommend that. At least do a video, some kind of content, article, something. You gotta get some content. You can do a Facebook note. It's like a blog too, and it's on Facebook. So the next part is we want to get eyeballs on our content. So it's not enough just to put the content. If no one sees your content, no one's going to know what you have. So you have to get eyeballs on it. So you email it to your email list if you have one. If you don't have one, you should be building one. That's where the passive and active strategies come in. And then syndicate it to, you know, social media. You're always working to build up a social media following. And, you know, this is basically the plan here. This is basically our daily plan, and it works. It really does work very well. And then I put it on video. So if reading it's not enough for you and you don't understand it, go to the video. I talk about the psychology of this, why we do this in this video here, and then I show you how to do a blog right in front of you, how I email my list, how I syndicate it. It's all here. It's all here, all laid out for you. And I'm even considering doing it live so you guys can see it live, like how I do it live, and ask you questions if you have questions and that kind of thing. So we are working to really make this a place where you can plug in and you can get the results you want to get. by taking the actions, following a plan. And that's what we have set up here for you. So I don't know why this is up here. Let me stop sharing my screen. And then I was listening to a Tony Robbins audio, or video actually, just the other day. And I actually posted this in the Facebook group, but this audio just says it all. It says it all, because we all have potential. We all have potential. It's just a matter of, are you willing to go and use that potential, right? Like, so, and it's all connected. So you have potential, but are you taking action? If you're not taking action, it doesn't matter if you have potential, because if you're not taking action, it's not, that's not going to matter. If you don't take action, you're not going to get results. And if you're not taking action, you're not getting results, you're not going to believe in what you're doing. So it's all connected. So the point is, you got to take action to get results, to build that belief. And the way we build belief is with progress, with small things happening. So even the smallest thing, like for example, a 30-cent commission, that's small, but that's pushing you in the right direction. You're seeing something positive happening. Without that happening, your belief is going to be less. You're not going to believe it as much. So this is why we say mindset's so important. Mindset is everything. If you don't believe in what you're doing, it's not going to work. I don't care how much potential you have. If you don't believe in what you're doing, it's not going to work. So it's so important to get into that mindset. I know we keep saying that, but it's so true. You have to be in the right mind to really be able to get the results you want. And T. Harv Eker, he says that if you don't like the fruit you're getting on the outside, the tree is bearing like small fruit. It's because the root system is small. It's not a developed root system. You have to develop the roots to get the fruit you want. You develop the roots by doing the actions daily, by following a consistent plan, and that's what we provide for you in the Dream Big team.
Awesome.
Anybody else want to add anything?
Actually, I had sorry about that. I have a little quote in my head regarding our friend Will Smith, and he's actually talking about two guys that are running on a treadmill, and Will Smith said, I had to laugh, but he said, if one of us has to drop, I'm gonna die on a treadmill if I have to go all the way to the end. So that's how it is, guys. Once you know that your life have to go on the left and the right, you have to know what you want, keep your mind straight, and just go for it. And it's like the treadmill. You don't want to stumble, just stay on it and run and go through it. Even though it's hard, guys, we have the team members here. Everybody's here to help you out. Just go through it. It's going to be fun. It's going to be an amazing journey, I'm sure.
Yeah, and that reminds me of another thing that Eric Thomas, E.T. the hip-hop preacher, says, and it's, if you want it bad enough, if you want success bad enough, I'm paraphrasing, you need to want it as bad as you want to breathe. You need to want it as bad as you want to breathe. If you don't want it that bad, you don't want it bad enough. That's just, and I always take that to heart. Like that's always playing in my head. Like, how bad do you want it? And I see so many people that just throw their dreams away, just sabotage their success because little excuses come up, and it drives me crazy because I'm looking at them like, man, what are you doing to yourself? You have a plan right in front of you. Just follow the plan. Decide. Make a commitment. Set an intention that you're going to make it happen no matter what. Whatever comes into your life, you're going to make it happen. Stanley's working a full-time job. There's no excuses there. He's making it happen. He's making it happen. He's not saying, oh, I don't have time. He's working a full-time job. Gert has his own business offline. He's not making excuses. He's out there working. He's making it happen. Elena's going to school. She's getting her master's. She's finishing it up. She's making it happen. She's busy. We're all busy. Everyone's busy. That's not a reason to not go for it. You have a plan. You have a team that wants to back you up, help you out, guide you, be your guide. We're not going to build your business for you because that's not our job. Our job is to guide you to make things happen, make big, so you can dream big, so you can achieve those dreams. That's what we're here for. And if you click on that button below, you can plug into our team, get more information, and we just go take it from there. Anyone else?
I think that's awesome. I mean, we're all coming together with one mission. We're all here for the same reason, and that reason is to achieve the dream, the vision, you know, in our own heads, and connect it with other people who have a similar vision. And I think that's the you know, bread and butter, I guess you can say, of our team. We all have a similar vision, and we're coming together to support each other, to connect, to make sure that, you know, the people that are out there that we're reaching out to also have that same capability, or that same support, I guess you can say. So I am going to stop rambling, and we are going to invite you again to click on the button down under this video. Fill out the form as best you can. If it's not accurate, it's fine. We will connect with you, and we will be able to, you know, support you and answer any questions that you can have, that you might have. So thank you so much, guys, for being on here with us. It really does mean a lot. I know that you guys are all busy and, you know, doing things, and it just really means a lot to Paula and I that you can be here and be able to, you know, express the vision that we all have. So
Likewise. Likewise.
Yeah, and I am just going to clap and say, you know, have a blessed day, and I'll see you on the inside.